Newsletter of September 2023. Be blessed, dear souls embodied on the earth. I am Christ Al Shaya, an ascended master belonging to the Golden Brotherhood, and I am talking to you today in order to guide you in your spiritual evolution and to help you into reaching the highest vibration of divine light. September 2023 is characterized by intense events happening all around the world. After the summer break, as everyone is returning to work, there is so much going on, and you feel that the gap is widening between, on one hand, a growing number of human beings who are triggered to awake and who are more conscious, thus joining the group of the already awakened beings, and on the other hand, the acceleration of the events planned by the dark forces who want to gain time. To take an image, the train of awakening is on its way, getting more human beings newly awakened at each station all over the planet. These beings are taking their stand in the service of the divine plan, and no one and nothing can stop this train. But nothing is won yet. Indeed, the recent forest fires that broke out on Maui Island in Hawaii did not happen by chance, obviously. They were deliberately orchestrated by the governments who are bound to the dark forces, as it was reported by some courageous human beings of your planet. Let's get back to the time of Atlantis in order to have a better understanding of this. In that time, there were the peoples of Atlantis and Morya. The latest remained in allegiance to God, whereas some Atlants completely lost their alignment by falling into the traps of the ego and serving themselves only. Consequently, a flood completely engulfed the planet under the waters in an apocalyptic way. And then, most of the beings from Lemuria found themselves in the intra-earth, thus creating a pool of a powerful and beneficial divine Christ energy deep inside this intra-earth. Especially under Hawaiian Islands, and also under other earthly sites all over the planet, for example, under the Andes Cordillera, under Canary Islands, Greece, and under some islands of Polynesia. The satanic plan aims at devastating, tainting, and destroying every divine Christ influence at a local scale. They want to capture these blessed sites that favor the awakening of human beings in order to set cities ruled by artificial intelligence that will deprive human beings of their freedom and free will. That's why so many forest fires and climatic disasters break out in these blessed sites, and they are mostly orchestrated by the HARP project. No need to get further information about these evil techniques in order to avoid a constant connection to the corresponding egregore of satanic energy. Nevertheless, you have to know that there is a plan elaborated by the fake source serving the dark forces whose aim is to destroy mankind. By knowing this, you can take a stand with compassion and sharp discernment without any complacency and in complete and final allegiance to God, the Divine Father and Mother. In this autumn, as pupils return to school again, some governmental measures connected to education have been taken in France. Their aim is to modify the mentalities among schools and universities with more perverted curriculum imposed to junior and high school pupils and students. The health field is also dangerously impacted with a witch hunt regarding natural medicine. They have new projects of viral diseases. And they finance insane scientific research focused on biogenetics, which violate ethics as well as the preservation of Christ's genetic inheritance of mankind. The climate topic is also completely manipulated with many fake news that drive people who are not well informed into fear, mistakes, and bad decisions. Behind all this, the different governments want to have more control on people, getting them power and power by imposing them bad measures. They want to assist people and then completely dispossess them of their goods in order to have a greater control on them. Dear light workers, remain well-centered in your heart. Do not be afraid. On the contrary, be completely convinced by strength through unity. Be sure that there will be this shift from mankind towards the joyful and smooth fifth dimension as long as you are more and more numerous to spread the truth. Feel the necessity to align yourself with the divine laws and contribute to boycott everything that is not Christ, thanks to your connection with others and with different nets. Everything is still possible, especially thanks to this train transporting awakened beings that have pledged allegiance to God, which is going so fast, powerful like a tidal wave, and unstoppable in its determination to implement a new world of beauty. more than ever, it is time to meditate and pray. Pray God the Creator, Father, Mother God. Connect yourself to the heaven energy, your celestial Father, and to the earth energy, you earthly divine Mother, with mindfulness and an open heart. Allow these two energies meet and melt in your heart. For those who can, add your own Kundalini energy that ignites your pineal gland and reinforces the healing love coming from your heart and your third eye. Connect yourself to the different elements of nature that convey divine love power and talk to them with your heart. The air element with the wind lightens your energetic bodies, especially your ego mind, by swiping away your heavy thoughts. The earth element, or sand, rocks, and minerals, they absorb and dissolve your dark memories. The water of the seas, lakes, and rivers that clean your emotions, wounds, and taints, they also clean and whiten your aura. And finally, the sun, with its purifying light and sacred fire. Yes, indeed, a prayer that rises towards God, the Almighty Creator, calls out for the divine Father, Mother. Your prayer directly rises to God as long as it is pure, humble, and coming from a pure heart, which is grateful for the beauty of life and the universe. In addition, you can ask for help to do better, to become a better person, and to advance in your life mission. You can also ask for help, protection, peace, and healing for your close relations and for mankind as well. Finally, your mind lets go as soon as your faith is solid and your heart is pure and humble. This letting go state and your complete trust in God's protection significantly increases the power of your prayer. If you feel it, you can also call for archangels, angels, light beings, and ascending masters, and ask them to guide you and journey with you in your spiritual process. Naturally, discernment is essential because some human beings can still be deluded by bad energies. For example, it can be a harmful influence coming from false prophets or the consequences of the daily actions and decisions taken by your governments. By now, you have understood it. They invert and pervert Christ values in order to mislead mankind. These bad energies can also come from wandering souls coming from low astral and driven by bad intentions, since they obey to the satanic dark source. These influences only affect human beings who are not aligned enough with their heart. Since these beings are not in alignment enough, they become prey easy to deceit and to manipulate, and these wandering souls connect to them in order to take them far away from the real ascension path. What happens on the earth in the mechanism of negative energies also happens in the low astral of the beyond. The sharpness of your discernment, your purity, as well as the protection coming from the light beings with whom you are connected, constitute a shield protecting you from these dangers and mistakes. Indeed, according to the divine law of affinity and attraction, what is pure on the earth attracts what is pure in the beyond. As soon as your willpower is pure and released from false beliefs, some pure and bright beings are close to you. They help and protect you. And that's how beauty, softly but surely, gains ground on the earth and among mankind. And this beauty is in the image of the Creator's beauty. Be trustful and seize every moment to create beauty. Be blessed, dear souls, embodied on the earth. Be blessed for your open heart and consciousness. Be blessed, dear beings. You are much helped and loved.